Hello and welcome to the Business Debate. I'm Sarah Lockett and today we're talking about the supply chain and logistics sector. Parcel delivery and returns can be fraught with problems, but when you add in cross-border distribution and the differences between the postal services of diverse countries, it can get quite complex. To discuss the challenges this generates, I'm joined in the studio by Mark Eldridge, the Director of Sales and Customer Operations at Spring Global Delivery Solutions. Mark, welcome to the Business Debate.
Thank you.
Now, just briefly fill us in on where your company fits into the global delivery services landscape.
Yeah, well, Spring is a company that works globally, headquartered in the Netherlands, part of the PostNL group, but we've got offices all over the world. We've got hubs in Belgium, in Paris, Asia, and also, of course, in the UK here near Heathrow. So what we do is we connect all of those networks together and deliver mainly e-commerce goods, items ordered online around the world.
Now you work with retailers,
yeah,
because we can buy anything from anywhere, it seems, online, but how things are delivered, that varies quite a lot from country to country, even within Europe.
Yes, it does. What we find is that even within Europe, domestic markets are developing at a different pace. So things that are innovative in the UK have not quite reached Spain or Italy or so on. And what we do is we connect those innovations for our customers. So you have different trends in different countries. For example, in Spain, Italy, Poland, cash on delivery is really, really popular, whereas that's not acceptable in countries like the UK. So we understand how that works and advise our customers.
We have click and collect in the UK, but not in other countries.
Yeah, so click and collect is really big in the UK. It's starting to develop in the Netherlands and the Benelux. But in the Nordics, for example, delivery boxes or stations and locker boxes are very, very popular in Norway and Sweden and so on. Slowly they're rolling out across Europe, and as those things roll out, what we do with our IT platform is connect that delivery capability to our customers so they can take advantage of it.
Now, the customer's delivery journey, as it were, really starts when they're ordering their items from a website. Now, how do you help in making sure that that bit is got right?
So in the checkout process, we have to pay very close attention to the delivery address of the item. And what big retailers often do is trying to get economies of scale right. They have the same checkout process for every website around the world. If you get the address wrong in Spain or in Germany, it could mean that there are several delivery attempts. So just by advising that the address is in the right order, postcode, house number and so on, we can save a lot of costs for the retailers.
Now, how do you choose which delivery service is right for which country?
Well, it really depends on what the retailer is sending. So if it's small, lightweight items, could fit through the mail network. So I mentioned that we're part of the PostNL group in Germany. We have our own delivery company that's focused on mail, Postcon. And that, for the lightweights, can go through the letterbox. If it's a heavy parcel, it has to be delivered to the doorstep, and that requires a different delivery solution. So connecting those things front end through our forward logistics platform, the customer has access to all of those different solutions. It really does depend.
Now, some of your customers must be used to only working in their own country, and what kind of insights can you give to them when they start to working on a more international level?
Well, if they're experts in their home market, they really understand the local market. My best advice is the old adage of acting global but thinking local. It really pays dividends in international delivery. So really understand what happens in those local markets. And that's where we can come in, because we have offices in 13 countries around the world. So if you want to know what happens in China, how things are delivered in China, talk to KK Chow, our guy in China, he'll tell you.
Okay, so it comes down to that level of expertise, does it?
Indeed, yeah.
Okay, and what's your biggest challenge, do you think?
I think it's really keeping the pace of all of these changes, and the key to success then is the IT platform that glues it all together. Who would have thought 10 years ago that IT was probably the biggest influencing factor on the delivery network? But I rest, it really is. It's for sure it is.
All right, well, e-commerce has exploded, hasn't it? So just very briefly, I see your business only getting busier?
Absolutely, and the interesting point, the peak season starts in October, doesn't end till February. It's getting longer and longer each year.
All right. Well, Mark Eldridge from Spring, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.